YouTube. Welcome back. Not welcome back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla DeMabrian. Yeah, my YouTube is filled with all kinds of things. It's filled with all kinds of things, okay? You're gonna get a little bit of fashion, you're gonna get outfits, you're gonna get ready with me, you're gonna get photo shoots, you're gonna get photography, you're gonna get, did I say cooking already? You're gonna get photography, you're definitely gonna get a little bit of sewing, a little bit of pottery maybe, spirituality, book recommendations, book updates, tattoo updates, things of that nature, but basically just a vlog. In so many words, it's really a vlog. It's just like me. Oh, and it's sometimes it's gonna be very much ASMR because you know, I just speak really like with a soft voice. I don't really like loud noises all the time. And when I watch YouTube videos, I really like them to be like not relaxing, but if someone's voice is just like really loud, and like I'm really sensitive to like loud noises, so I want kind of something calm playing in the background. So that was kind of my goal with this video, at least with my first video. This is my first video on this channel, but this is just the beginning. Like I'm just now putting my studio together, which is what you're about to watch. Me cleaning this place up, taking this out of the box, putting it together, and cleaning this place up a little bit, but it's nowhere near done. It's gonna be a voiceover. It's nowhere near done. This is really like my photography studio slash makeup beauty room, basically. And it's still coming together. It's just the beginning, but I want you guys to see everything. So this is why I recorded this video, because I'm like, well, this is the start of it. Got my my nice little couch chair thingy, and yeah, it's just about that time. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's just get straight to the video. Guys, I want you guys to like and comment and subscribe, but really comment what you guys think I should do with this room. That's really what I need. Recommendations or you know, tips or anything like that. So let's get to the video. Okay, now this is my beautiful little banana looking sofa. This is the studio. Okay, you see what I'm working with? Look at the wall. All right, I did that myself. I did everything in here. I'm doing myself. Very much DIY. But this is this beautiful little couch. Look how soft it looks. It kind of feels like a poodle. I had to put my hair up. I was really starting to get hot. I ended up overheating, y'all. Like I got so hot trying to do all this. But anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to fix that up a little bit because this place is really a mess. I've only done like 1 or 2 photo shoots in here. That's actually a really good knife. That's why I showed it to the camera. Actually, no, it's not a really good knife in the long run. Like, I bought a set, and one of the knives in the set, like it does weird in the dishwasher. Like it rusted really fast. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, yeah, I've only done 2 photo shoots in this room so far. Nothing really major. So yeah, this is me reading the directions. I'm like, okay. Yes, so I'm taking the plastic. These are the legs. So the legs came in that little bag you guys just saw. And I'm just taking that out. The legs are really pretty. I love these legs. They're like this really shiny gold. It's like a heavy gold. Look at that. I'm like so pretty. Yes, and they're really like heavy and sturdy. This is really easy to put together. I think that this sofa came from Wayfair, I believe. If not, I will link in the description where it came from. But this is really cute. It really wasn't that expensive either. really easy to put together. I would definitely recommend. It's so comfortable. I'm sitting on it right now. Yes, okay, very easy to put together. But yeah, so this studio, it's coming together, guys. It's coming together. This is the start of all that. You know, and my hair, you guys are gonna see a lot of my hair journey as well. My hair is kind of dirty right now. I know y'all see the lint. Ignore it. It's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, I need to do a detox. I'm gonna do a detox this weekend. I plan on doing that. Hopefully, by the time my next video, I will have a detox. My locks will be squeaky clean. But I did just wash my hair, like regularly shampoo my hair the other day, and that's when I realized I needed a detox, because I'm like, okay, my hair still feels like sticky. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be fine. Okay, don't judge me. But yeah, I'm really excited. Like now that I have the sofa, like it's really gonna come together. I'm gonna get some more backgrounds and everything. I'm getting better with editing my photos. So you guys are gonna, if you follow me on Instagram, you're gonna get to see like better photos and things like that. Also, like, just gonna start making my own clothes. I figured, like, it's always been hard for me to find clothes that fit my body and that are comfortable and wearable, like, for long periods of time, that I just feel really good in. So I'm just like, why not make them myself? So that's really what I'm striving for right now. And it's also, so it's basically like I'm my own hairstylist, model, photographer, stylist, health coach, life coach, personal trainer, therapist. I am my own everything. I do it all, you know. But I'm really, at the end of the day, I'm just like a loving person. I just want like to use my platform to show who I am, but also like show the love that I show to myself, so that maybe other people will see and they, you know, would be motivated to start like treating themselves a little better. I'm also autistic, and I started seeing a lot of autistic like content on TikTok or whatever, but I've really never seen people don't really talk about mental health and disabilities and things like that on YouTube. So it's really a big spot for that right now. It's a big spot for YouTubers in general. I feel like a lot of people quit, and I don't really plan on quitting, because it's just me. I'm not really I don't really have a specific niche. You guys are just seeing like all the things I like to do, which is a lot of different things, some more than others. But I just really like to create things. I like to be creative. I like to edit, take pictures, and do things like that. But I also like to talk. And I feel like throughout my life, I haven't really been able to like use my voice a lot, or I would, always considered quiet. An emphasis on the considered quiet, because really not quiet, but I just never really knew I was autistic until pretty much recently, and like in my adult life, and dealing with that and learning how to like unmask and like just all these sorts of things. Just dealing with my mental health alone in general has just been a lot, and I'm navigating through it. It's a beautiful journey, I'm living through it. I'm in it. I'm trying to be as present as possible through it. And I kind of want to record it. I want to show it. I want to like use my voice. Like, what better way? Because it's like, me personally, I know I have so many questions, or I'm figuring things out slowly. I read a lot of books and things like that. Try to do my own research on things and find people who are like me, and talk about the things that I talk about and deal with the things that I deal with. And it's been crazy. And I do find some creators, but not so much Black creators, and not so much like, people don't really talk about it, or a lot of people don't really know what it is that they're dealing with, or how to articulate it, or how to even process it, or go about asking for help about it, or anything. A lot of people feel ashamed talking about mental health, or just don't really believe in it, and it's just like, okay, all that's fine. but I'm me. I'm a real person, and I see people, and I feel like more people need to see people, you know? So this is my way of like, you know, helping, using my platform to like talk, encourage other people to talk. Like, it literally doesn't matter what kind of person you are. It doesn't matter if you think that other people aren't gonna care about your content, or like whatever. It doesn't matter if you think you aren't good enough. You are for sure good enough, and you only have to be good enough for you. Like, that's it. You don't even have to do what everybody else is doing. You know why? Because everybody is doing what everybody else is doing. That's what I had to tell myself. I'm like, girl, you know, when I wanted to like start making my own clothes and doing photography, and like really wanted to get serious about my passions, the thing that I like creating and things like that, really fashion, and like making my own clothes and getting better with sewing, and also editing my pictures so that my execution of the photo shoots can be good. Once I really started doing that, and I'm looking at all these other girls on Instagram and that are just like thriving, their outfits are like styled to the T every time, and they're in these really expensive clothes, and it kind of discouraged me a little bit. But I'm like, but I always follow my intuition, and my intuition just tells me to create anyway. So I've been doing that. Not saying that it's every day, but it comes randomly. I get the urge to create, and I just follow that. But yeah, everybody's doing what everybody else is doing. You know, if you look at Instagram, all the girls are wearing the same clothes. You know, there's really not that many people that have the courage to like do their own thing and stand on that and stick with that, and like be different, be weird, be annoying to some people, get the hate comments, and like do it every day, all day. Like, it's really like when you choose to like be an artist or be like yourself as a job, it's an all day, everyday thing. It's really not, you know, it's when you wake up in the morning, it's basically like clocking in, or you know, you do have to create that schedule for yourself to where like, you know, you don't really get burnt out. And even though I'm just starting, I already like think about stuff like that, like, because I get burnt out with life. I get, you know, as an autistic person, things just, life gets kind of hard sometimes, especially like I'm just realizing that is what I'm dealing with. Though my whole life I thought I was just like this, like I didn't know what was wrong with me. I thought like a lot of people called me crazy. A lot of people, you know, I thought I was just like this depressed, like sad person, but it was just really like an identity crisis, because like now that I have a diagnosis and I know what I'm dealing with, it's a lot easier, because I kind of know how to go about it a little bit. I'm learning more and more each day. It's really still like the beginning, but having a diagnosis helps for sure. But anyway, yeah, it's just like, don't get discouraged. Like, be yourself, because so many people are not being themselves. Girl, people want to see you being yourself, okay? Look at me screwing in these legs. Like, this was so easy. I'm literally almost done. You know, I'm very ashy. It's okay. It is okay. What else did I do today? Nothing much. I made, this whole time I'm recording this video, guys, I literally have wings and beans in the oven. I made some baked beans, and you know, the baked beans with a little brown sugar and butter and bacon, you know, the whole nine. And then I made some hot wings. Weird combination, but that's what was for dinner. Actually, you know what's funny? I made that and didn't even eat that, because after I was starving making this video. I don't know why. I just decided to unbox the couch right then and there, because I was actually starving. I hadn't even ate today. So by the time I was done with this, I was really hungry, and I ate something completely different. Okay, what am I doing now? Oh, this is, I think I'm finished putting the couch together. I have to like flip it over. Yeah, flip it over. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to, you see how happy I am? Like, it's so cute. It's a perfect size. It's beautiful. I did it all by myself. Okay, so very excited. And I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Look at the legs. It's so cute, guys. Like, I'm so happy. Look at me. Like, I fit perfectly on it. It's so freaking cute. And I didn't even put the headrest on it yet. Didn't even put the headrest on it. Like, it's so cute. That box was huge. I carried it in by myself. Like, INDEPEND. But no, yeah, I carried it in by myself. And yeah, I just love this little couch. It's so beautiful. And my favorite color is yellow. Love yellow. It's so bright. Just the pop of color reminds me of the sun. It's just puts you in a good mood. I want to wake up in the morning and see yellow. You know, I want to see yellow. I want to see bright colors. Well, really just yellow. Which is so funny, y'all, because I love yellow and I have a few color yellow outfits, but most of my wardrobe is neutral. Black and gray and tan. And look at me, I'm too happy. Yes, the head, oh my god, you guys cannot say this is not the most beautiful couch you've ever seen. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my god. I can't. It's just, this couch is perfect. It's beautiful. It's really a love seat. Okay, so this is the mess, guys. This is the mess. This is the studio. This is what we're working with. This is the box. It was already a little bit messy. So here I am starting to clean because I got the couch put together. But, you know, this is kind of my beauty room, where I get ready for my photo shoots and everything like that, do my makeup, whatever I need to do. I have all my lights in here. And, so, yeah, there's clothes everywhere. I'm trying to pick up my clothes and put them in the closet. And I want to kind of stop talking sometimes so you guys can just hear the little ASMR in the background or whatever, if you're tired of hearing me talk or whatever. But yeah, I'm just trying to fold my clothes and put them up because most of them were laying on a little chair that I had in there. And these are like nice clothes. These are clothes. Now the clothes that I hang up are the clothes that I actually like want to take care of and like don't wear that often, but like they're good quality and like I want to keep them good quality. Maybe at the trail. It's, you know, it's just random. We're very much, this is me, you know. Nobody does that dance anymore. I don't know why, but like that was lit. If that come on in a, I don't go to the club, but if that come on in the house, yeah. But yeah, so this is me just hanging up my clothes basically. It's actually a lot more to do. Like, it's a lot more. I don't know why I let it get this bad. Anyways, though, like I was saying earlier, I do want to use my platform to definitely talk about mental health. I want to talk about love. I want to talk about compassion. I want to talk about how we treat each other and why, how we treat ourselves and why, forgiveness. I want to talk about it all. You know, I want to talk about all the things that are hard for most people to talk about. And I want to hear from other people. I want to connect. That's really like why I started like making TikToks and why I'm just starting YouTube now and why I'm thinking about making a podcast is because I want to connect with people. I want people who feel alone and have felt alone for a long time to find their people and be able to like find people that like the things they're like and how like the things that they like and how is that going to happen if no one talks, no one makes videos, if everyone's discouraged and like scared to pick up their phone and scared to be judged and like perceived basically, which is understandable. And like doing that full time or just doing it in general, even like once in a while, like talking and being vulnerable with basically like who knows who, because it's the general public. You know, when you release a video, you don't know who or how many people are gonna watch it. So being vulnerable in that sense can be hard, but I want the people who need to connect to be able to like find someone who can relate to them. And I know that has been hard for me personally. So I'm like, I want to be that person for somebody. I want to be that person that's like, I want to be for someone like the person that they watch their video and they're like, wow, like I'm finally found a person that like thinks like me. Like I love her. She's just like me. Because when I find people like that, like I'm really excited. Like when I started watching B. Simone's podcast, her and Megan Brooks's podcast, really lovely podcast. You guys got to check that one out. But when I started watching that, I like fell in love with their podcast. I feel like their friendship is very much what I've been longing for, what I've wanted like for a long time and what I've never really had. But just their connection, I would want that with anyone. Like the way that they're able to like be themselves and the way that they are able to show up for each other and hold each other accountable and still like love each other through all of that and like not judge each other and just be friends for so long and like just be able to really be seen by each other. I admire that. And that's something that I've wanted. And they talk about that. They talk about it. They go into detail and it's like, I felt really seen when I watched their podcast because I feel like me and Megan Brooks have a lot in common. Like we think the same way and like we just see people and we feel things, and she's very empathetic. And that's another thing that they talk about a lot on their podcast is just like having empathy and like for men and women, but mostly like Black women, and like it's just really good. It's a really good podcast. But it's something that I was able to find on YouTube and be like, okay, well, I'm glad that someone out there thinks like me, you know. So I want my content to kind of affect people in that same way. I want people to, you know, feel seen, feel heard, and feel like there's other people like them in the world, because that's really important. Connection, human connection is important. I feel like a lot of people, like we just don't care about other humans as much as we should, and a lot of people are suffering, you know. A lot of people are suffering alone. A lot of people are suffering with tons of friends and like jobs and things like that. Resist nothing. Okay, this is literally like it's just so it's not resist nothing. Okay, you can easily squat, and that's the gray one. That's supposed to be the heaviest one, the one that I'm using right now. And I just wanted y'all to see how easy I can just squat in this. Like, what? Are you serious? And it came with 3 in the back. That was the extra heavy one. Like, easily pulling it with my scrawny arms and legs. So, yeah, no. That was pretty funny. Waste of money, but, you know, gonna throw that away now. All going in the garbage, you know, lesson learned. I really shouldn't have tried to buy exercise wear off of Shein. Gotta keep the boobs in. They keep popping out. Embarrassing. I'm always shimmying. Always shimmy. I always got a shimmy going on. You know, you ever just like feel the urge to move, dance for no reason? Actually, that big box you guys see at the top of the closet is a Shein box from my last Shein order. I order too much from Shein. I do. It's unhealthy, actually. That's the umbrella that goes to one of my lights for my studio. So this is the little table that I have, that I keep. Which everything, like I said, the studio is just coming together. It's not finished yet, but right now this is what I put, like, kind of everything. This is the accessory and makeup table. So you guys can't see right now, but I have the mirror that's like kind of behind it. Or I put it behind it when I need to like do my makeup, because I don't really have like a vanity or anything yet. And honestly, I don't know how a vanity would fit in this room. So really, I'm trying to keep it simple. This little table works for now. And I just have like my makeup on there, the lashes, you know, just all the accessories. Well, the accessory that I wear during the photo shoots, because I have more accessories. Yeah, I have more accessories that I wear like on the daily, but these are just like for the photo shoots. So I'm really trying to organize it. a little bit and not have everything so everywhere. Bless me, bless me. Yeah, so I'm trying to organize it because it's just like my brain just feels so much better when everything's like clean and organized and you can see where everything is and like you're not stepping on things on the floor. The fact that I have my feet out right now is crazy. The fact that my knees are out right now and they're ashy is crazy. The fact that I'm still ashy right now, crazy. But I'm about to get in the shower. It's okay. It's been like kind of a long day. I cooked, I cleaned. I did not take a nap today. And making this video kind of took a long time, but I'm really glad I did. Today, like, this was the highlight of my day, honestly. That angle kind of made me look like a Godzilla a little bit. It's pretty funny. I got those lashes from Shein as well. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I did. I was thinking about, speeding this video up. But I'm like, you guys can literally, I don't know if you know, but you can slow down speed up the speed of your video that you're watching on YouTube at any point. So, and I think most people listen to it in like a faster speed. Like if they're watching like a makeup tutorial or like, not a makeup tutorial, a podcast or something like that, or something that just like background music, or they're trying to like get to the point and get to a certain part, like they watch, it's speeded because it's just like you're trying to just watch it. So yeah, you guys can speed it up if you want. That's cool. But really, I wanted this video to be a voiceover because, like, when I was doing all this, I was just recording. Like, I didn't know, like, if it was just gonna be a TikTok or, like, I didn't really know at first. I didn't know until I started editing it that it was gonna be a YouTube video. So I'm like, let's do a voiceover. Let's talk to the people, whoever watches this video, because it's my first video. So I'm like, it should be an introduction. It should be like, hey, what's up? Who are you? This is who I am. Okay, so now that I organized that, what I'm gonna do now is, so this is one of my softbox lights that I got from Amazon, I believe. And so these were in my closet because when I'm not taking photos, I put them in the closet because it just saves space. But now I'm going to reattach them because I'm trying to envision like how I want the studio to look now that the sofa is here, and like where my backdrop is going to be, and like, where the lights would be. So I'm trying to put the vision together. So I'm reattaching the softbox light. These are really good lights, by the way, from Amazon. They're really not that expensive, but still good quality. They work really well. And I've had them for a while now, and I like I said, when I'm not using them, I just keep that top part in the closet, and they still work really well. They still work perfectly. And I don't know why it's taking me so long to like get that situated. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other things that I wanted to say, like in my intro, basically, that I didn't say. Yeah, basically, I'm just a fun person. Like, it's just good. This is just my vlog, and you guys just get to see all the cool things that I do, all my fun ideas, like any trips that I go on, or anytime I'm making clothes or creating something, you guys will see it 100%. Photo shoots, the behind the scenes, like cooking. But we're gonna have like discussions, because I was thinking about having a podcast in the future. Who knows if I'm gonna pursue that, because I have so many other things that I want to do. But be that as it may, I still have a purpose and a message that I want to get out. So that's still going to be implemented in all of my, not all of them, but try to be implemented on all of my platforms, because it's just like, that's really what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain and create and like be myself, but also I have things to say, and You know, I want people to feel seen. I want people to like come to my page and like, I want people to feel like they could talk to me. Honestly, like, oh, I can comment on her thing and like, she's gonna be nice. She's gonna talk to me. Like, she says things that I need to hear. She really helped like me through this situation. Stuff like that. I don't give like life advice because I don't know what's best for you, but I can tell you what worked for me and what I'm dealing with and how I got through it, and the process and like what I've learned. And basically, like, that's what we're all we're all here to do. We're all here to learn, whether it's, you know, about ourselves or about each other, how to deal with other people and each other. We're all here to learn. So that's the goal. Okay, so now I'm sweeping the floor, right? So I have a dustpan, but the dustpan that I have for some reason is weird and it doesn't touch the ground all the way. So I'm gonna show you guys how I grew up sweeping the trash up. If you either didn't have a dustpan or if your dustpan was broken. Our dustpans, when I was younger, for some reason got broken all the time. Like, I don't know who was breaking them. Either they was getting stepped on, I don't know. But like, we always had to do this for some reason. Like, we always had to use another method because the dustpan was broken or we didn't have one. So yeah, I'm just gonna sweep this up. I'm gonna mop the floor after too, but mainly just sweep because there's just so much stupid stuff on the floor. And I hate feeling things at the bottom of my feet. So I'm like, let me put my Crocs on because I just can't. I can't. I'm stepping on shit. It's feeling gross. I can't. Yes, very much overstimulated with the things touching the bottom of my feet. Let me know if you guys get overstimulated. Like, I want to talk about overstimulation and like how crazy that is, okay? And like what to do. What do you guys do when you're overstimulated? Like, literally, what do you do? How do you, and then what do you do, and how do you go about like just not freaking out or like having a panic attack? Because like, what if you can't, I don't know, I can't explain. What if you can't really like, in that moment, what if you can't really do anything about what's overstimulating you? So what do you do to like not freak out? That's what I want to talk about, because that's something that I'm like trying to learn right now. But anyway, watch me sweep up this trash, okay? This is what you do. Take a piece of paper, or you could do an envelope, old piece of mail that you have, and you fold it up, okay? You crease it. Make sure it's lined up. Make sure it's even, okay? You crease it, okay? Make sure it's very creased, very flat. See? Make sure it's creased, flat, crease. Then you're just gonna take your broom and you're gonna lay the paper on the ground. I didn't have a bag. I'm like, I don't even have a bag. Where am I about to put this trash? I had to leave and go get a bag really quick, and I got a bag. So you're going to put your bag nearby so you can easily dispose of the trash once you sweep it up. And you're going to you're going to pick up the big trash first, okay? Pick up the big things first because it's not necessary to sweep that up on the dustpan, okay? Sweep that up first, and then, pick that up first, and then you put that on the ground, okay? Act like you know. Make sure you got everything, okay? Them corners were very like dust. This room was very dusty and I didn't even know, or maybe I didn't really pay attention. There was a lot of dust everywhere, okay? It was kind of gross. So I made sure I got like all the dust out of the corners and stuff before I started sweeping this up. Bam. Not a crumb left. Not a crumb left. You see that? You don't see nothing on the floor. Nothing. I got that all up in one sweep, bro. And I'm about to do one more sweep just to get the barely little that's there. Yeah. Like, if anything, this method is better than a dustpan, because there's always more left after you use a dustpan. I'm just saying. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Yeah, like, bless you. Bless you. Jesus. Alright, so yeah, so now I'm still trying to clean up. So I think I'm gonna mop the floor at this point. Or no, I'm trying to figure out where my backdrop's gonna go. I'm like, okay, I think it's gonna go on this wall. So I'm gonna put the white one up first because that's the one I have had up for a while. It was used to be in the opposite corner, like where you guys are at right now. And I'm like, since I have the sofa here, I want this wall to have something on it, since the wall behind the sofa already has like decoration. So ideally this would be like where, not most of my pictures, but you know, pictures will be being taken. And so I'm just putting the tacks in, tacking it up. Yeah, and so while I'm up here, like literally I'm starting to like sneeze and like cough and shit. Whole time it's because of the dust. It's so much dust up there, which is crazy because I just dusted not that long ago. Oh, I dusted the ceiling fan. I thought the tack fell in my hair, but it didn't. Yeah, I dusted the ceiling fan, but the actual ceiling and walls had just like a lot of dust. So it was choking me. That was crazy. So I'm like, I have to dust. And yeah, this is just its whole little process. But yeah, so a little more about me though, to get back on the topic of me. So I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I just moved to Texas in the beginning of 2022. And so I started off in Houston. I didn't like Houston. It was, well, I'm not going to say Houston was bad, but just the apartment that I happened to have in Houston was just like not it. And it was a lot going on. And now I am pretty much like close to Dallas, like in Dallas or right outside of Dallas. And I'm liking it so far. I've been here since like May. I'm liking it. It's chill. The rest of my family is still in Detroit, Michigan for the most part. I do miss them sometimes, but me moving by myself was mandatory and necessary, and moving far away was necessary as well. I had to get out of that environment. Anyone who was born and raised in Detroit would know that just that environment and how people treat each other, and just like, and it's not even their fault, because it's like the way we've all been like raised in like generations of just like pain and ignorance and suffering basically, and it's just been passed down. And so much so that the community is just not really one that a person like me can thrive in. I'm not saying people can't thrive. There's a lot of like famous people that made it out of Detroit and like, you know, still made it out, and you know, those people probably had like supportive families, at least one support system or something like that. But most, well, people like I don't, you know, I'm by myself, spend most of my time by myself. I don't really have people to talk to. I don't really talk to my family. I don't really confide in them. Not that I don't want to, but it's just unfortunately I can't. I'm just like different, you know, like being autistic and all, and my family doesn't really know much about mental health, or I don't know if they believe in it, or you know, it's not really talked about. So I've never really like had a place to, you know, just be myself really. So I had to wait till I got older and had suffered enough to where I'm like, okay, I need to move far away and like do my own thing. And like that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm just like on this journey of like seeing what I like to do, and like the people that I like to talk to, and realizing, you know, more things about myself now that I like don't have to mask because I'm around people that like I can't be myself around, and it's just like trying to break out of that fight or flight, and like it's just a journey, you know. So we're here, you know, and that's not anything like negative towards my family. I love my family, and I'm sure they love me, you know. It's just like we're different, and it's just being different and growing up with people who like don't understand you or don't try to understand you or don't really see you or hear you. It can be like traumatic, and it was really traumatic for me, and that's why I left, so I could heal myself and take care of myself the way that I needed to be taken care of, because it was detrimental. I had to, like, it was kind of life or death. Things were just getting really bad for me mentally and emotionally, and I had no one to talk to. And that's when I realized that, okay, you have to make this decision for yourself. You have to get up, you have to fight for your life, quite literally. And if you're gonna do that, you need to step out of your comfort zone, do whatever you need to do to, like, you know, make it work. Talk to yourself, figure it out. Like, what does Kayla need to like thrive? You know, and I realized that my environment needed to change. I needed to be around different people, like happier people, or like people that like the same things that I do, people that like, you know, like the same things, want to do the same things, people that have similar goals. Because without that, it just feels so alone because everyone around you is like not where you're not on the same page. And it's that disconnecting feeling that I felt, which I don't feel that anymore, because I just realized that, you know, that's not the case anymore. And I'll talk more about that, you know, but I'm doing a lot better now that I've been able to just be by myself and be alone and like really feel what I'm going. I'm still on the journey to find people, you know, who can relate, and people who, you know, friends basically. Okay, so now that I'm done with this white curtain, it's looking good. I like the way it's looking in the corner. Now my plan is to put the black one right next to it, and hopefully just create this like fake wall basically. I feel like in the future, the wall behind the couch, I might add like some flowers, maybe a fake plant, get some greenery going on. So here is where I realized that not only did I need to mop, but I needed to dust the wall, the ceiling, because it was so much actual dust right there that I just took the Swiffer. And actually this was a great idea, very efficient. It worked just like I thought it would. It made the walls like clean. It was just great. That was a really good idea. I don't know if anybody else does that, because I didn't have a duster, or I do have a duster, I just don't know where it is. So yeah, just gonna continue to dust. Yeah, it was just very dusty. I dusted a little more on the other wall because that was just making me sneeze. Like I felt it in my throat. Okay, that window, I'm glad I'm covering up that window with this backdrop, because I didn't really like that window anyway. It did provide a little natural light, but it's at such an awkward angle in the corner that I never really was able to take advantage of that and like take pictures in front of it or anything. And plus the cat messed up the blinds. So look at all that dust. That's from the walls. Like that was so much dust. It doesn't even look like it was as much as it was, but yeah, so the cat messed up the blinds. So I'm glad to be covering them, because it's really not like I'm not in here enough to like replace the blinds, you know. That's not necessary, because I don't really, you know, this is just a studio basically, beauty room. And I'm actually surprised that I'm showing you guys this. I wasn't planning on it. It was all like just kind of random. And I got my little box of tacks that really came in handy, because that's pretty much how I put everything. That's how I plan on putting everything on the wall. If it's not like peel and stick, I'm using tacks, because yeah. Or command strips are really good if you're like, you know, need to hang a painting or something. But for if it's like a tapestry or something that I can tack up, I'm gonna tack it up. So I forgot what I was saying, but you know, yeah, basically guys, it's just me. It's just me, and I'm just doing my own thing. Like, honestly, I'm living my best life because it's just like I'm at a point in my life where I finally just don't really care about what anybody else is doing, or I don't care about what anybody thinks. I'm just like creating what I want to create, like posting what I want to post and like doing what I want to do, and I'm just happy. Like, I have a couple people in my life that like believe in me and like, you know, kind of, you know, or enough for, you know, enough to like, because you know sometimes you do need a couple extra words. Look at me struggling trying to sweat for this because there was so much dust on the blinds as well. Like, I'm struggling because I'm seeing all this dust and I'm disgusted. So now it's like an OCD moment. But anyway, guys, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm finally in a place where I don't really care. I'm posting what I want to post, and oh yeah, I said I have a couple people in my life that, I said sometimes you do need a couple extra words from the outside. Like, you can, you know, self-love is a thing, but it's like sometimes when you're doubting yourself, or like when you're having a breakdown, or like when, you know, when you're just at a low moment in a dark place, it does really help to have a person like see you and tell you like, well, you're great. I think you're great. I think you're amazing. I think you're strong. I think that you motivate me. You inspire me. Like, it's really important to have people, at least one person in your life that speaks to you in that way and speaks life into you, because that's really how I talk to myself. But, you know, I've always just been by myself, and I've always just only had me to talk to. So I'm really thankful right now that I have other people that are like that, and I'm excited to like meet more people and make more friends, because I've never really had a big circle. I've never really had a lot of people that I can be vulnerable with, and I've always had to just be vulnerable with myself. And I'm just now getting to that point because, you know, at first, most of my life, I was like, I felt like being vulnerable was like, you know, it was shameful. I felt ashamed for like feeling things, because that's how the people around me made me feel my whole life, is ashamed and they called me sensitive and stuff like that. So now as I got older, and I'm just like, well, yeah, I feel things. I'm empathetic. Like, I loved those things about myself, and I had to like basically rebuild my confidence and like unmask anybody who, you know, if you know what unmasking is, you know, but basically learning how to unmask and just like be myself. Like, I literally don't care. I don't care what my family thinks about me. I don't care what my high school people think about me. Like, I literally don't care. And that's a great feeling, because, you know, a lot of people feel like it's unconscious, it's subconscious sometimes, because you might not know that you're like trying to live up to your like parents and families and people around you's expectations, but that's really like what we're taught to do as kids. You know, we're taught to like follow the leader and like stay in the lines and do what you're told, and basically not have any creativity, or like not ask questions, and like, yeah. So that's the vibe I'm in my life right now. Just like embracing everything it is, everything it means to like be a human being and experience what we're all experiencing, and like embracing the fact that everybody's different, you know. While also just I'm just trying to find my way to like service other people. Like, that's what I feel like I'm here for. You know, I've already like found a way to service myself and help myself, and I feel like now after that, the only thing left to do is like share that knowledge, like help other people get to that point, help, you know. So, because it took me a lot to get here. It took me a lot of years of suffering, a lot of like confusion, and like basically getting tired of that and saying this, enough is enough. Like, this is not how I want to live my life anymore. And, you know, taking the steps that accommodated that. And so, yeah, definitely want to excited to share my journey, you know. But yeah, I didn't want to make this video too long, because it's basically just an intro and I just wanted you to see what I got going on. I almost got the black backdrop up. I love how it looks already. I love that it's going to cover the whole window, and it's pretty much covering this whole wall to wall right here. So you have the white one next to it and the black one, so those two put together pretty much cover this whole wall. Like, it's going to cover that plug you're going to see. And so yeah, I just love how it's all coming together. Once again, this is just the beginning of the studio. Who knows if it's even gonna look anything like this like next month. Like, because I'm constantly like having new ideas and adding things and like switching things up. So, but it's all exciting. I'm excited to do all of it. Because it's just like, who knows what I'm gonna create. You know, I never know what I'm gonna create. I kind of just like follow my intuition when I feel the need to, like, oh, that's cool, I should record that, or I should do that, I should take pictures in this outfit. Like, I kind of just do what my spirit tells me to do, and that's been working for me. It's, you know, that's been working for me, going at my own pace, and just like, I think that's how you have to be as an artist. You have to be patient with yourself, like, because you can get burnt out really easily, and once you get burnt out, it will make you never want to start again. And I feel like that's why a lot of people quit. You know, they quit on themselves because it's just like, that becomes too much when you don't, like, you know, give yourself a break and like put your mental health and physical health first, which is what I try to do. You know, I don't really try to think about it too much or look at the numbers or the likes and stuff like that. I just create because the people that are meant to see it are gonna see it. Like, even if it's 2 years from now and someone's watching my video and they can relate to it, that is exactly what it's for. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if only 2 people watch it and like it. Those 2 people, I hope they liked it. Like, you know, I hope they felt something. I hope it made them feel something, you know, because that's the point of art. That's the point of creating. That's the point of entertainment, to make you feel something when you're, you know, not feeling anything, when you're bored or whatever. So yeah, this video is pretty chill. You know, who knows what the next one's gonna be? I don't know. You may get a mukbang, you may get a get ready with me, you may get, who knows, and who knows when it's gonna come, because I don't. What am I doing right now? I think I'm just trying to, I can't remember what I'm doing. Find more tags. Oh, I think I lost my tags and I had to look for them. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I had to get them out of the closet because I needed a couple more to pin this down. Had to make sure that it wasn't like touching the plug, like in like a weird, dangerous way, but like, you know, it had to cover it to be seamless. And it's okay that it's wrinkly because I know how to edit and that won't show up in any of my pictures. So I think all this is gonna look great in the pictures, honestly, but we'll see. I still haven't even, you know, it's not really finished, so I don't know if we're gonna do a photo shoot. I don't know if we're gonna style the couch, maybe, you know, get an outfit and like do a photo shoot on the couch. I don't know what the future holds, but it's gonna be lit. Whatever it is, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to show you guys the final product. Okay, the final, like, everything put together. That's the wall. Okay, wall to wall with the backdrops. I may move it over a bit so the wall can be fully covered. I may do that tomorrow. I made that colorful wall myself, and you know, it's got my lights going on. So right now I'm trying to figure out where to put everything and like how everything's gonna go together, where the light's gonna go, and like, yeah. So this is what I came up with. I scooted the couch over in the corner, got the backdrops. Yeah, I'm still gonna move that over. I plan on it. That's my bag. And I got the lights just pointing towards the backdrops because I'm sure that's where I'm going to take my pictures. And I got my little makeup station here with the mirror behind it so I can like do my lashes or makeup or whatever. That corner is probably for the ring light that's going to hold my pictures maybe. I mean, hold the camera maybe. Depending on, you know, that space is just for like, I don't know what that space is for. I might put a plant there or I don't know. But this is the finished product. I'm really happy with it right now. It's like so not done, but I like it so far. I love the couch in the corner. It's so cute. It fits right in perfectly. It's just so cute. And I cleaned up the closet, got everything organized, put my clothes all in the drawer, swept the floor of the closet. It's cleaner than it was. I put my shoes on the top of there instead of in the boxes that they were in. And those are my soft boxes. I put them in the closet to save space when I'm not using them, just because they're so fat. And I put the stand in there as well sometimes, just to save space. And right now I'm getting ready to like leave out of this room. I'm gonna go eat and go on with the rest of my day. So I'm putting this in my closet, and yeah. But thank you guys so much for coming this far and watching this far through my first video. I hope it wasn't too boring. Let me know what you thought. Even if it was boring, let me know what you thought about it. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.